There is one feature of iPhone 15 Plus camera that nobody is talking about. By the way, it's not the 48 megapixel camera. Today we'll check out all the features of iPhone 15 Plus camera in videography section with video samples along with that one cool feature that I'm talking about. This is Mr. ASquare Tech. Let's get started. Let me briefly give you a quick look at the new cameras. The iPhone 15 Plus comes with two cameras at the rear. One is the new 48 megapixel camera with f1.6 26mm wide angle camera. This is a jump from last year's iPhone 14 Plus 12 megapixel camera. This 48 megapixel camera also works as a 2x telephoto lens. So this single camera works as both wide angle and also 2x telephoto camera. Whereas in the Pro Max models, you have a dedicated telelens camera. The other camera is 12 megapixel f2.4 13mm ultra wide angle camera. This is the same as the one in the iPhone 14 Plus and which is the same as the one in iPhone 13. The front facing camera is 12 megapixel f1.9 23mm wide angle camera. This is the flagship camera, exactly what you get in iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max, and it is the best and no doubt about that. Enough of this introduction, now let's dive into the video samples. You can record video on iPhone 15 Plus in these formats. Make sure to enable HDR if you want that rich outcome in your video. This is captured on iPhone 15 Plus, recorded at 4K 60 frames per second. You can see how crisp the detail is even though I took this shot in the night in a mall. The footage did not have any noise at all. This is captured on iPhone 15 Plus, recorded in 4K at 30 frames per second. We are in outdoor condition and the dynamic range is pretty smoothly handled by iPhone 15 Plus. This is the video stabilization shot. It is recorded in full HD at 60 frames per second. As you can see, it's pretty smooth. Even though I am holding the camera and walking a bit fast. You can record slow motion video in iPhone 15 Plus in full HD at 120 frames per second and also at 240 frames per second. This is the slow motion video on iPhone 15 Plus recorded in full HD at 240 frames per second. This shot is slow motion video recorded in full HD at 120 frames per second. The outstanding feature that I am talking about is the action mode in iPhone 15 Plus camera, and it's just mind-blowing. Let me show you how it works. To activate the action mode, select this icon on the top when you are in video mode and boom, you are in the action mode. Just switch to a 2x focal length and capture an object, keeping it center of the frame while you are moving around it. This was first introduced in iPhone 14 Pro last year, and now we got it for iPhone 15 and 15 Plus. No matter how shaky the original footage is, the sensor shift OIS in 48 megapixel camera did an outstanding job giving you this ultra smooth footage. See the results for yourself. Isn't it cool? This is one of the most underrated feature in iPhone's camera. You can record cinematic mode in full HD at 30 frames per second and in 4K at 24 and 30 frames per second. There is one drawback though. You need a ton of light to get the cinematic mode working. If you are trying to make videos in cinematic mode, then it would probably ask you to get more light and it won't work well in low light conditions. I made a small skit using the cinematic mode. Check out the video in the video description. And the time-lapse video is coming right up. The front-facing camera is mostly for selfies. However, it can capture some stunning footage if you are into vlogging. By the way, there is one drawback in iPhone 15 Plus camera, that is you can't shoot macro photos or videos with iPhone 15 Plus. You need Pro Max for that. I hope I covered everything in the videography section. Another photography review is coming right up, so stay tuned. If you have any questions, ping me on Instagram at @Mr. ASquare Tech. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you in another video with the tech you love.